Ladies and gentlemen, day one of phase 3 for the Jacksonville Jaguars is officially underway. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Hunter, and a whole lot more. We're going to be covering in this video all of the news, notes, highlights from today's practice. So lock in, get ready, and let me know, who are you most excited to see over the next few days, weeks, and obviously months as we transition into training camp? Let me know what you guys think. Let's just dive right in. Now, actually, one more thing. You're going to see some names at the top of your screen. Make sure you guys do me a favor and go follow all of the Jaguar media members on X or Twitter, because without them, these videos are just not possible to make. I want to give all credit where credit is due, and that is with the reporters. So go give them a follow if you want all of these news, notes, highlights before I can even drop these videos. You can see Travis Hunter over here to the left side of the screen with Brian Thomas. This is going to be a fun one. Alright, now one thing we need to discuss about Travis Hunter is over the past couple of weeks, whether it be rookie minicamp or voluntary workouts, he has primarily practiced with the offense and not the defense as of yet. However, according to Liam Cohen and the defensive coordinator, expect Travis Hunter to mix in with the DBs over the next few weeks here prior to mandatory minicamp. So today could be that day where Travis Hunter is working with the defense. Now, another area I want to focus on with today's practice was the defensive line. Right now, you're just seeing them warm up a little bit, but the biggest question mark was and is, how good is this defensive line going to be this year? They ranked 29th in the NFL last year in terms of QB sack percentage, and when you look at the depth chart, they have a lot of really good guys. Trayvon Walker, Devon Hamilton, Mason Smith, Josh Hines-Allen. At this point, it's all about development, and a guy like Emmanuel Ogbah can come in and add some really good depth off the bench, or maybe even a day one starter on the opposite side of Josh Hines-Allen. But to me, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like those four guys I initially listed, Trayvon Walker, Josh Hines-Allen, Mason Smith, Devon Hamilton, these guys will be your day one starters. They need to generate a pass rush, and they're going to have to do it at a high level this year. Now, one of the biggest rumors about this football team right now is the running back room, right? Travis Etienne, is he about to get traded? Is he going to be here for all of this season? You have Tank Bigsby, you draft Tuin in that 4th round, you draft, LaQuint Allen in the 7th round, and dude, Liam Cohen, these offensive staff members, man, they're excited about these two guys. Tuin and Allen show explosiveness, add two different games or, play styles to this offense. I'm going to keep my eye on these guys. Tuin and Allen throw all of OTAs. I think they could play pretty much on day one. Now, another day of practice in another day of the energy levels being extremely high for Travis Hunter. It doesn't matter rain, shine, it doesn't matter, right? This dude is always just really in a great mood, lifting up the energy of practice, getting guys excited, and you can tell that energy is kind of, pouring on to his teammates. Which, guys, I don't know if you understand how important energy and aura is for a football team, not only on the field, but in the locker room. Dude, it can really fix a team, and Travis Hunter has that type of energy, at least start OTAs. Another day of Travis Hunter at practice with absolutely no gloves on. He's trying to work on his ability to pluck. Now, I'm not saying that in games he's not going to wear gloves, but the more you practice without gloves, the more elite you'll be when the gloves are actually on, right? So, he's a very smart worker. He's one of those guys that just wants to do it, just wants to get better, doesn't need the gloves, but obviously we better with them. And look, you're going to see him focus a lot during OTAs and just not or the ability to just pluck the ball. Go get it, okay? You need to go meet that ball. Don't wait for it to come to you, and don't catch it with your body. Use those hands, snag that thing in, and let's go, right? Beautiful. All right, got some more routes here by Travis Hunter. This one just working on the dig. Look at the head swivel. This is something you're already seeing him get better at. Whenever you're running a route and getting to the top, you want to swivel that head to the opposite side. This can really sell the DBs in the opposite direction. Boom, swings in, some great route running ability, and then look at the snag, right? Behind him a little bit, readjust, great catch radius, turns up the field. Obviously, they're playing at maybe 70% speed right now. Route running's great. Again, Travis Hunter, he's going to be a beast. Now, guys, in terms of 7-on-7 and 11-on-11s, the guys, the reporters are not allowed to show that. If you want me to make a part 2 of this video, I break down every single rep from every single play and tell you what happened. Comment down below P2 or type in 7-on-7 in the comments down below, and we'll make a part 2 of this video probably even today in the next couple hours. So let me know, and let's get back into the rest of the video. Alright, here's another player, Darnell Savage. The reason I'm pointing him out is because he did have an interception in the first couple of days of OTAs, and they do view him as a starter for next season, probably alongside, I would believe, Eric Murray, who you see on the other side here. Now, Eric Murray is a guy that's coming over from Houston. He does slot in to be the day one starter. We're trying to build some chemistry between these two and the DBs. Over there, you see Tyson Campbell. I'm guessing Jordan Lewis is in the nickel, and then you probably have Jarian Jones on the outside boundary on the other side. So again, this is just them going through some individual team activities, just the defense. We're not going against an offense by any means, but we're just trying to understand where we're supposed to be and when we're supposed to be there. So, guys, keep in mind, Darnell Savage, I think he's going to have a big role this year, but watch out for Caleb Ransaw, number 27, not on the screen right now, but he could be really good. Alright, here's some more offensive line drills. All we're doing here is trying to get to the second level, right? So if you're the center, you want to block, you want to pass them off to your teammate, and then boom, get to that second level. That's all that they're doing here on this rep. Right, you're going to see a snap, and this is Robert Hainsey. This is the new center coming over from Tampa Bay with Liam Cohen, and once again, block. You push him over to your left guard, and then boom, you get to that second level and drive back, kind of opening up that gap to the second level for your running back, which again, could be Etienne, could be Tank, could be Tuin, could be LaQuinn Allen. There's a lot of guys here that could earn some big-time roles in this running back room, and I've heard a lot of rumors, Travis Etienne potentially getting traded over the next couple of weeks, and, you know, that is obviously a possibility. It is a clear possibility. Once again, do you think Travis Etienne will get traded, or do you think he'll be here to start the year? Now, with that being said, guys, we just saw this news during practice. Travis Etienne was not out there today at all. At all. Now, what does that mean, right? Personal day, trade coming. Who takes a personal day on day one of OTAs? Don't really know, but I will say it is just voluntary. They don't need to show up. James Cook is not going to Buffalo Bills training camp. We'll see what happens, but this is definitely an interesting thing to take note of. Now, one thing that this Jaguars team is doing, and actually wait, before we get any further into this video, do me a big favor, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so. More importantly, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Jacksonville Jaguars throughout the entirety of the offseason and the regular season preseason as well. That includes OTAs, mandatory minicamp, and ultimately training camp as well. So if you want more of these videos, all you got to do is let me know in the comments down below, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and with that being said, let's kind of dive back into the video. Now, this team is really trying to focus on physicality this year. We need our linebackers to be physical at the line of scrimmage, and we need our guys to want to tackle, bring down offensive players and whatnot, right? So you're seeing Devin Lloyd, you're seeing Fasade, you're seeing Chad Muma and Ventrell Miller, and all these guys getting after Jalen McLeod, a 6th-round rookie out of Auburn, I believe. You got Jack Kaiser, the 4th-round linebacker. These guys are adding physicality to this defense. Guys that want to come up and hit someone every single play, and I think Jalen McLeod is someone that can really do that. I view him more as an edge rusher than an off-ball linebacker, but we'll see where they put him in this system. But you could tell these guys are being physical with bringing these guys down. Physicality is a staple point of what they're trying to bring here in Jacksonville. All right, another DB drill. Here you see Caleb Ransaw, the rookie 3rd-round pick. All we're doing here is disengaging from a wide receiver block or a tight end block and going to make a tackle on a ball handler, right? This is something that's very crucial, and you need to be able to do this as a DB, right? Block shedding and not being afraid to use your body, get by someone, and go make a hit, right? So that's what they're doing right here. You see Andrew Wingard. He's also out here, number 42. You see Caleb Ransaw and a bunch of these safeties really trying to hone in on just getting better at tackling, right? Getting better at disengaging from blocks and driving back, right? So again, something we're seeing here. Caleb Ransaw, I thought, a really good rep. Driving, look at the leg strength here to drive, boom, rip through and get over.